It's pure faith. It's just pure faith. God, I trust you. You're in this. I'm going to love you. I'm going to believe in you, even though this is not a good thing for me. I know you've got my best interest in mind. That's faith. That's faith. So, measuring the cost of keeping God compartmentalized in your life is difficult because you're dealing with your potential, your full potential. So by compartmentalizing and making God just a Lord over this part of your life, what you've done is you've reduced him down to a figurehead basically in all aspects of your life. He wants to be a part of your entire life. So your marriage, your children, your family, you're at the Little League field, your investments, or every aspect of your life, God wants to be a part of. And so what you miss is reaching your full potential, if that makes sense. Because you're going to be limited wherever you don't have God in charge. You're not going to reach that ultimate. And then understanding for me personally that his job, my job, and God's goal for me is to be conformed to the image of his son. So that involves my entire being. So if that's the ultimate goal we find in the book of Romans, is to be conformed to the image of his son, then I need to have God incorporated into every aspect. That way, no matter what happens, I know that he's with me. Does that make sense? So if something maybe not so good happens, I can receive it as, okay, Lord, you're a part of this. So I'm going to receive this, mold me, shape me right into what I'm supposed to be in this conforming part of becoming more like Christ. So by keeping him out, you just are not getting the fullness out of your life that you could be getting. I recall several times, in a journey, you learn so much. And I can remember being young and then middle-aged, and now I'm getting toward the other end, but you're constantly learning. So I can remember the first times I relied on my faith is the first business did not work out well, and I had to go and get a new job. And where we were living, it was in Central Texas. There were no jobs. It was back in the 80s. And I remember the lowest point in my life. And from an occupation standpoint, is I had a friend that worked for Pace Picante Sauce in San Antonio. And she was like the secretary to one of the vice presidents. And I went to apply, and they have this aptitude test, and I've never been really good with tests. And anyway, I didn't score high enough to get to get a job screwing lids on a Pace Picante jar sauce, So I see a Pace Picante jar sauce at a Super Bowl or with chips. I have a totally different mindset than most people. But I remember driving home that day, I was so low. I was married, had our first child, and I just cried out to God. And there was a peace that came over me that I'm with you. Do you trust me? And so that was probably that low moment in my life. And I've seen it over and over again in my life. Those low moments are when God's closest to you, even though you feel like he's not. And so that's a prime example of just leaning into him. Okay, Lord, what's next? What do I do next? And you accept that. It's okay, it's from you. You're guiding me. And that trust and that faith in God at that moment, in that crucial moment, it directs your path exactly where you're supposed to go. Now, I'm on this end of life, I'm in my 60s, so looking back, it's easier to see. But when you're in the moment, it's pure faith. It's just pure faith. God, I trust you. You're in this. I'm going to love you. I'm going to believe in you, even though this is not a good thing for me. I know you've got my best interest in mind. That's faith. That's faith. No different than the saints in the book of Hebrews, and they list out all these saints, all these people. We look at them, oh my gosh, they're saints. I can never be a saint. Yes, you can. Sainthood does not come from being good. Sainthood comes from receiving Christ. God sees Christ sees us through Christ. So, but faith, we can all exercise faith. It's just putting yourself at risk for his kingdom. It's what Moses did. It's what Esther did. It's what what Daniel did. We can all do that. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I can measure many times in my life where you get down to the Lord. If you don't show up, this is going to hurt. But I believe in you anyway. I trust you anyway, even if it hurts. Hey everyone, I just want to personally invite you to the Citizens Defending Freedom Business Network. The reason we formed this network for business leaders was really out of a desire of our heart to hopefully, number one, help you in your journey in business by learning some things I've learned the hard way. So we want to help you avoid those if possible, but also we want to build a fellowship. We realize it's lonely out there. I've realized it my whole career, and it's nice to have people that have the same mindset in business, and you'll find that you have a connection, just like foxhole buddies, when we come together. So I want to invite you. There's a cost involved in this, but right now we got a special offer. You can join at a really, really good price, and the cost just pays for equipment here, pays for our production, and then any profits we donate to nonprofits. So come join us, and I look forward to meeting you personally, and look forward to our journey together.
What if I told you the world doesn't need more noise? It needs more truth. What if I told you freedom isn't guaranteed? It's guarded by men who still believe in something higher than themselves. I'm Steve Maxwell, entrepreneur, husband, father, and co-founder of Citizens Defending Freedom. I travel the country calling men to rise, lead with faith, and stand firm for what's right. This isn't about politics, it's about purpose.
Can't fight the temptation when you get the vibration. Won't be